the hero of the day, Mr. Biplab Ketan Paul, our chief guest, Dr. Mailswamy Annadure, whose team is literally taking India to the skies and recently stunned the world by launching 104 satellites from a single rocket. We are pleased to have you with us, sir. And Mr. G.V. Selvam, Vice President, VIT University, and a well-wisher of the Weekend Leader. Other distinguished leaders of this great institution on the dais, my dear faculty members and students. Yeah, here has flown by since we honored Mr. Joaquin Arpudam from Mumbai with the Person of the Year award title in March 2016. This year's awardee, Mr. Biplab from Ahmedabad, has created a water harvesting system which has helped farmers in Gujarat and other Indian states to increase their productivity by providing water for their irrigational needs during the dry months. His technology is now being implemented internationally. He was recently in Rwanda as part of a delegation that accompanied Vice President Amit Ansari. He told me that the government of Rwanda was interested in his technology and his team might be soon implementing the project in Rwanda. So you're doing a great job, Mr. Biplab, and I hope that you would highlight during your address how your innovation has helped the farmers globally. Friends, it makes your own life fruitful, abundant, wholesome when you make it a habit to impact the lives of others positively. All those who have won this prestigious award given by the Weekend Leader and VIT University jointly in the previous years have in one way or another contributed to the betterment of the lives of people. 2010 Person of the Year, Tanish Shyamya, for instance, she worked with street food vendors in Ranchi and provided them with designer food carts and trained them to prepare food in hygienic conditions. In 2011, we gave the award to V. Venkatraman from Erode, who provides lunch for 30 attendants of poor patients in government hospitals for a token payment of 1 rupee per meal. As I was preparing the speech, Mr. Selvam, as I was preparing the speech, I spoke to him and asked him about the project. He said, I was wondering whether he was able to sustain the project because the prices have gone up. I asked him, and he said, we are doing the project, but not for 30 people, for 60 people. He has increased the number of people to 60. And he's not a very wealthy man. He's an ordinary man who's running a very small mess. So it's not about how much money you have, it's how large a heart you have. And we've been honoring such people in our award functions. 2012 awardee, Anil Joshi, collected 1 rupee each from villages in Madhya Pradesh and built 11 check dams, turning drought-hit areas fertile. 2013 awardee Balasaheb Darade was a successful entrepreneur in the US before returning to India to work for the development of villages in Maharashtra. 2014 awardee Timlas Choran is a social entrepreneur from Ladakh, promoting ecotourism there and providing jobs for local women. Last year's winner Joaquin Arpudam works among the urban poor across 37 countries and he has built 1 lakh homes for the poor across the world. Friends, from my experience, I have observed that those who give also receive. Take your own institution, VIT. Some of this institution's social projects, like the STARS scheme, for example, providing free education in VIT to toppers from government schools in the state, is a classic example of an institution's social responsibility. No wonder VIT is growing fast and expanding, with new campuses coming up in Hyderabad. I think you deserve applause for your own institution. Give our talent, give our money, give our time for the benefit of the underprivileged. Even giving a smile or saying a kind word to someone is an act of giving. Let me conclude by telling you about another highlight of today's function, the release of the third issue of the Lead Star magazine, which is an annual publication of the Weekend Leader. In this issue, we have covered the inspiring success stories of 30 extraordinary entrepreneurs. I hope many among you would get inspired by the stories and become entrepreneurs themselves. Thank you, and get ready to listen to some inspiring speeches. Thank you very much.